Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and Grotmas is coming to the Mortal Realms. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Grotmas comes to the Mortal Realms with 8 free Regiments of Renown. The festive season is a time of goodwill to all men, elves, Duradin, demons, grots, and everyone else in the Mortal Realms. So the Warhammer Age of Sigmar team are bestowing gifts throughout the Mortal Realms. Regiments of Renown are a way to use units from one faction to another, and thanks to the Osidious envoys of the design studio, there are 8 new ones with intriguing alliance options available to download today. There's an entire detachment of Osiark Bone Reapers willing to parlay with certain other factions, and gaggle of frolicking nurglings with nothing but mirth in their hearts, and a desire to spread their gifts. Or perhaps you just want to bring a drunken man-crusher gargant along to see what happens. These and many more choices are free to download right away. Alright, very cool. So we got 2 downloads. First is the Regiments of Renown, and then we had the Regiments of Renown battle profiles. So basically the points and what's in each one. We'll be going deeper into the rules with some commentary from the Warhammer Age of Sigmar over the next few days. And all 8 Regiments of Renown will be available on the Warhammer app on the 18th of December. The points values for these Regiments of Renown will be added to the Battle Profiles PDF in the next balance update. But to get you by in the meantime, you can find them at the download link above. Alright, so let's check out the new Regiments of Renown, 8 total. So first we have for the Osiark Bone Reapers, the Enforcers of the Tithe. Unlike most undead, the Osiarks are willing to compromise, provided their tithe is not waylaid. Though they bear little trust for the forces of chaos, a desperate or cunning general may be able to direct them towards a mutual foe. After all, the Bone Reapers will happily harvest the corpses of both sides. So organization, you're going to have 1 Mortison Ossifector, 10 Mortek Guard, 10 more Mortek Guard, and 1 Gothazar Harvester. And next we have the Exile Scavengers. His Endrinigger commission revoked after repeated accusations of unsanctioned resource sharing. Gran Yumrinson took matters into his own hands by bribing some Skywardens and stealing a gun hauler, then fleeing the Skyport authorities before they noticed. He follows armies who can open the way to a worthy treasure, swooping down to claim the loot when the coast is clear. So organization, we have 1 Engine Master with dirigible suit, 3 Skywardens, and a Grunstock gun hauler. And next we have the Squires of the Everchosen. Utgar Harrowhand was once a vanguard, one of the Everchosen's executioners, until he had a run-in with a nest of flesh-eaters. Though he has since transformed into a monstrous Vargulf, flashes of loyalty to his old master occasionally surface, so potent that they also seize the ghoulish knights who will serve him. And then organization, we have 1 Vargulf Courtier and 3 Morbeg Knights. And next we have the Lost Song Spirits. Native of the morbid isle of Decrepita, the Sylvaneth of the Lost Song Forest have become deafened to the spirit song. They hear only the mournful cries of wayward souls, which has driven them to cruelty and madness. Followed by the chilling fogs of their homeland, these outcasts follow the dead and half-souled, hoping to vent their own bitterness. So organization, we have 1 Tree Lord, 5 Spite Revenants, and then 5 more Spite Revenants. And next we have Nurgle's Gift. Nurgle is a generous god, grafting gifts even to those who deny their genius. It takes only 1 infected well, watering hole, or imported keg for corruption to bite. At first, the warrior feels little but mild discomfort, but as the day of the battle draws near, their suffering deepens, and an eager giggling echoes through their ether. So organization, we have Nurgling with 3 models, and then Nurglings with 3 models. Alright, and next we have Stumblefoot Gargant. A rise of Mega Gargants has focused many of their smaller mates, but there are always some who will loot great kegs of ale and get a bit carried away. Staggering across the land in a drunken stupor, these Gargants just turn up one side of the battlefield, and canny commanders can simply move their troops out of the way. So organization, 1 Man-Crusher Gargant. Now a quick word from today's sponsor, CMO Games. CMO Games carries a full range of Games Workshop products including miniatures, paint, terrain, tools, and more. They take pre-orders for most Games Workshop new releases as early as possible, usually 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. CMO Games offers 15% off of MSRP for most all Games Workshop products and offer fast free shipping to the continental United States on orders over $50. Most orders ship out within 24 hours. You know their customer service is top-notch as they've been selling games online for over 20 years. Use the affiliate link below and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you. And next we have Snurk Strog for Hire. Having learned the great secret of mercenary work from a local Mega Gargant, Snurk Moonnetta decided to give it a go. Finding little success, the boss grot took to the next best option, periodically waking surly Troggoth. And acting as a go-between for the beast, Snurk of course holds on to the Troggoth's half of the pay for safekeeping. Organization, 1 Loon Boss and 1 Dankhold Troggoth. And last but not least, we have Goron Scions. The beasts known as Ogroids were once the Gorons, a race of destruction that fell to the chaos after orcs sacked their capital. But not every Goron clan spat upon Gorkamorka. Some stayed faithful, and they occasionally emerged to fight alongside their old kin. Their gifts of flashy choppas is usually enough to banish any suspicion. So organization, we have 1 ogroid myrmidon, 1 ogroid thaumaturge, and 3 ogroid theridons. And then just jumping over to the link for the battle profiles, December 2024, Regiments of Renown. So here we have the Enforcers of the Tithe, 510 points, Exile Scavengers, 460 points, Goron Scions, 470 points, Nurgle's Gift, 180 points, Snurk's Trog for Hire, 250 points, Squires of the Everchosen, 310 points, Stumblefoot Gargant, 180 points, and then the Lost Song Spirits, 430 points. So I will have the links down in the description for these Regiments of Renown, and obviously we'll take a deeper dive later in the week, see which ones of these seem particularly powerful. Obviously all of the factions that can include them are listed on the right. You got your points, your unit summary, and then of course the name as well. So pretty cool to see the Grotmas calendar giving a little bit of love to Age of Sigmar. Let me know if any of these in particular have got you excited. Regiments of Renown are always cool because it gives you the ability to kind of blend some of your not quite flushed out forces with some of your bigger armies to get a nice little combination, fill some of the gaps in the existing profiles, or just add a little bit of extra flavor. So let me know down in the comments which are the most exciting to you. Always like to hear back from you guys. And as always, special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products. And make sure to tell them that Warhammer Man sent you. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and this is definitely pretty cool. And I'm out of here.